no Eli Adzie entwetwe nkomo na yemisa ne se empo edien e de bae a ene omo se womo ni coach a wode omo free division 1 bae na Salifu Fatawu enye adwuma biem. Eli, if you can hear me, we are grateful that you are giving us a few minutes of your time to talk to us. Yesterday, the team, that is Heart of Lions, you released a statement confirming that you've parted ways with your coach Salifu Fatawu, even though you inserted the word mutually there. What informed that decision? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Eli, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
I was asking that your club, Heart of Lions, released a statement yesterday confirming that you've parted ways mutually with your coach, Salifu Fatawu. And I'm asking what actually went into that decision for you to come up with this.
Okay, good morning to you and to our listeners. I think it's true. We released a statement yesterday about our departure from the relationship we have with Coach Fatawu Salifu. It was a mutual understanding between the coach and the management of the club. Coach Fatawu has been a workaholic coach for us. He actually qualified us from the Division 1 to the Premier League. But life in the Premier League has not really been what we expected. And the two gentlemen thought it wise to actually end that relationship. Coach Fatawu also believes that, yes, he has done everything he could to actually turn the fortunes of the club around, but it was not coming forth. So there is a need for another hand to also come and have a stake in the coaching role of Heart of Lions. And the management and the coach went into that mutual understanding, and that's how come we've released that statement announcing his departure from the club.
Now, ever since the club qualified into the Ghana Premier League, they are yet to win a game. They've played so many draws and defeats as well. There are those who believe that the club do not have players who can compete at the Premier League level, and it's not really a matter of the coach not performing.
Yes, so everybody has his or her conspiracy theory. People might not be far from right. They can also be wrong on that score. But for us as a team, Coach Fatawu was with us when we qualified, mounted the stage and recruited players for the Premiership. The boys that we have are the ones we believe can actually brighten our chances in the Premier League. So for those who believe that they are not the right materials, I don't know how that judgment came. Maybe it's as a result of the results that we aren't getting. But for us, we believe that the coach understands that there is a need for another person to come and handle the club. And that is what went into the decision making. So for those who have that conspiracy theory, they are at liberty to think so. But we are looking forward to a revived season with us. Because this is not where the club wants to be, and anything that management can do to actually salvage the situation. One of them is what has happened, and it was not a one-sided decision, but both parties came to the table and agreed that a new hand is indeed needed.
One would ask, why has it taken the club so long up to match day 14 before coming out with this decision? Because from the onset, it didn't look like things were going to change.
No, you can't say that for a fact. I don't know what statistics back that assertion.
Okay, I am basing that on the number of draws that Heart of Lions were chalking. I mean, they played about 6 games and they all ended in a draw. Then defeat started tripping in. But I am asking, why didn't you come up with this decision of getting a new person in, and you had to wait to match day 14?
Okay, so Coach Fatawu is not a stranger to us. We saw his performance during the Division 1. In the Premier League, we've seen some very good football. For those who really watch Heart of Lions play, we attest to the fact that our difficulty is one that cannot be imagined, because it is not as if we are outplayed in our matches. We most of the time outplayed our opponents, play very good football, but goal scoring and winning matches has been our problem. So the team had hope in Coach Fatawu Salifu because of the way he actually handled us in the Division 1. The Division 1 campaign was a very good one, and we had high hopes of him translating that into the Premier League. So when results were not coming, it initially started with that game against Kotoko. We went to Suzakope to draw against Great Olympics, but Fakwa also drew there, and we were of the hope that things would turn around, and we're still keeping faith with Coach Fatawu because he's a tried and tested coach with us, and that's how come the decision delayed. But even as it is made, we believe that this is the right time for us to make that decision. It is never too late.
So who comes in now? Have the club settled on a new manager, or the assistant will be taking charge of the team next?
Okay, so Heart of Lions, we always have a way of doing things. As to who takes over from Coach Fatawu Salifu, management will confirm that to the communications department. Then we'll issue a statement on who comes in to replace Coach Fatawu Salifu. But I am aware that it's going to be a decision that will be very important in the revival fortunes of the club. So very soon, the club will make that official announcement.
Okay, Eli, we wish you all the best. And are there any plans to go back to Pando?
Yes, the facility is near completion. Per what we are picking on the ground, we are looking at immediately we are back from the AFCON. We should be able to get our matches at Pando, all things being equal. Contractors are working tirelessly to get us back to our base. We miss Pando so much, and I know it is a worry to management, it's a worry to even the supporters that the team is playing their matches away from their backyard. So we are looking at January ending, early February. The facility should be ready to actually host Premier League game, all things being equal.
Okay, Eli, we thank you for your time and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much for the opportunity as well.
Eti Eli Adzie ono kasama for the ma Heart of Lions ena ye ne twetwe nkomo ho no se wo so mo coach Tom Kwanta o mapai Salifu Fatawu Heart of Lions ba league ni mo no wo mo win match da and a draw and defeats nkwano monya. Currently they are rock bottom of the Ghana Premier League. It's quickly main Ghana Premier League table no na afi the main farmer na ne do na also fade the embra. Samatex already can with 26 points. Eduana second with 24 points. And so Ataman Etoso Miensa with 24 points. Bechem United, they are fourth with 23 points. Nations FC Toso Enum with 23 points. A year, Brekum Chelsea, Omotoso Insia with a year 23 points. Asante Kotoko are seventh on the table with 22 points. Legon Cities Etoso 8th with 18 points. Heart of Oak Etoso 9th with 16 points. Mediama are 10th with 16 points. Bofakwasu was 16 points and 11. Great Olympics 16 points, 12th. Accra Lions 16 points, 13th. Karela Etoso 14th with 15 points. Dreams FC Etoso 15th with 14 points. The last three teams on the Bet Power Premier League table. Real Tamale United 16th with 14 points. Baby any Gold Stars 17th with a 12 points. Ne Heart of Lions are woman say to say woman coach Fatawu enye djuma biem no woman ene that war. They are 18th with just 8 points. Nanedu. Another casualty. When I call first, was it Martin Koopman?
No.
Coach when I call first. League no.
Ghana League.
Ghana League no. Yes, season Arsenal.
Wow, some coach to school.
When I call first, maybe pay your call first.
Yes, I'm yet to see the coach or call first, but I didn't say
Martin Koopman call ye.
Koopman call.
Michael Osei.
Michael Osei.
Frimpong Manson. Echo. And Salifu Abe County. 4 coaches. Just 14 games.
Is it 4? And you're 5 and do 5.
Yeah, 4. I mean, I just will be what me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. And so then Koopman is the first one.
Yeah.
Per the list, our boy, the Koopman is the first one.
Yeah.
Oshe league in this one. Obian Lucy manager Bia. It means Koopman is the first one.
The first one, yeah.
For House of Folk and Fatawu Salifu Abeka home. Say you have 14 games so far in the Premier League. Now want to mean you 3 points against any opposition. Team Bianwa. Maintain this our coach, no. There is no team. Before the start of the season, yeah discussion where as teams near holding in the Premier League. One of the things I'm touching on was House of Lions rely on inexperienced players in the Liverpool League because men who saw almost any signings
major signings we have
because as experienced player we be some qualities be back House of Lions team but not because of our results no money with Division 1 no they thought say to me to sad and until show mon come krama they still maintain those things. House of Lions will quite fast nyama Premier League no bar usua the Premier League for you to survive. It's not about quite fast nyama. What's the mechanism? We have a way of appointing coach, we have a way of maintaining coach, we have a way of signing players, we have a what about Premier League? You may do it in Division 1 and make work for you. But Premier League is different. You never know because the Samates is the only team on draw pay points back with you.
Yeah.
Into a buy no fast at the Amiyan would Division 1 and the year with Premier League, it may be a different story.
Yeah, I top players or say you know I talk my team.
So it means Uber Premier League now. And you're quite a fast yen and the Yadeka. And you're quite a fast yen with Premier League in the moon.
Any Yadeka.
Near Yadeka. So things may work for you in the lower divisions, it may not work for you in the Premier League. That is one thing at Premier League in Edeba. Inti Heart of Lions, me ha. Say me dear talk to Royals inti. I will not advise any team about Premier League and say umbo home away from home. One of the big points about the relegation. The fans is not behind you. You come hasika 70. Ball here ayedin. Obeka say how you to Pando and Sadan wa. Voter rating honanga hane you will be how to quiet more than 2 hours.
But also how to Pando is like 30 minutes.
If that's 30 minutes, but answer now do how no. What you bear 1 hour.
When you say I will be kind of say say what can I send here?
What can they on paper sit here?
Say for quite so I'm going to cry 4 hours.
So be this is
not track out to be this 6 hours.
That is the issue.
Yeah.
What situation no? Obeka say oh fitia kwa kwando and Sadan wa. But fitia kwa ho in day it's more than 3 hours. If you are it's more than 3 hours. Inti on paper there, obehu ni say to say but do ha nkomo nko.